Hello friends, this is Heidi with Kiddos Koral, and today I want to talk to you all about how I meal plan for 30 days. Now, I have talked about this before in the past, and I have been asked a lot to do this continually. So I thought that since I was sitting here and I was at my computer, and when I look at my computer through my camera lens, it's like rolling, so I don't know if you actually see that or not, but hopefully you can get the general idea of what I do, and I will show it to you when I print it all out as well. That way you get a better view of it. This morning I got up and I wasn't feeling very well, but I knew I had to go grocery shopping because we are embarking on the month of August, which is tomorrow. So it's Sunday today that I'm shooting this video. And I have a legal pad, and you guys know, if you watch any of my videos, you should know that legal pads are my life because they have a dark line on them, and I'm visually impaired, so I'm able to write on them, and I know that the handwriting is atrocious. But I had to write down 30 meals for the month, and I know it goes to 31, but there'll be leftovers and things, so I just do 30 every month. Unless I have like a birthday or something at the first of the month, and I've got to have that stuff or extra stuff for Christmases, you know, things like that, then my grocery list would be a little more. But other than that, I just do 30 days. And then I come over here to my computer and I type it all out because I like to be able to post. Good luck. Hopefully I can talk. I like to post this on the front of my refrigerator or on the side so that I can see it. And then I have a meal plan or a meal board on the wall in my kitchen, and I come over to my list and I say, okay, what do I want to have Monday? What do I want to have Tuesday? So we don't necessarily eat this in this order, because you will notice that when I make my meal plan that there are some items that I will make 2 of. So if there's a day that we're going to have hot dogs with homemade chili, I will just make enough chili and split it in 2 and put the other half in the freezer for another day. As well as if I'm going to go ahead with all the trouble to make spinach stuffed lasagna rolls, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 pans of that and get that out of the way, and I pop that in the freezer as well. So I really try to link things on here that I know that I can make in bulk in one day, and then I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? I won't have to go through the trouble. Like, you know, if I think things out and I'm clear about what I'm doing, then I won't be, you know, it's nothing to get a pan out of the freezer and pop it into the oven. Like tonight, I had an extra pan of stuffed peppers in the freezer. I just popped those in the oven, and here in about 45 minutes, I'm going to go out and dinner's going to be ready. And I just got out of the pool, and I enjoyed pretty much most of my Sunday besides making this list over here. So anyhow, so that it makes my life easier. The other thing that I do, and I thought I would mention this, is if I'm going to do any cook with me videos or I need to do my Sunday recipes, I try to think what I'm going to want to video. So that way, whenever I'm cooking in a video, most usually I'm making that night as a meal, or I'm making that dessert for that evening, and so on and so on. So we're going to do a loaded baked potato soup that's going in the crock pot this month. I'm going to be making, I haven't decided if I'm doing mini apple pies or regular apple pie. Haven't decided, but I'm going to do something along those lines. And I'm also going to show you guys how I make fish tacos. And the cook with me videos this month, I want to do a cook with me video that shows me preparing and doing pizza night, because I've gotten a lot of questions how I make my pizza look so perfect. Honestly, it's really not hard at all, but I thought for those of you that are interested, I would film that. And then I'm also going to do a special cook with me back to school video that's going to show a couple very easy breakfasts that that I can make for my kids, and I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So I want to make sure that those things get on the list, because if I don't purchase what I need to make those things, then I'm messing myself up for the month. So anyhow, I'm going to jiggle my mouse here, because if I don't, you can see I have done 30 meals here, and I sent this to my husband's office. He's in his office right now. He just sent me a confirmation that he received it, and he will print this out and have one of the boys or somebody bring it to me. And then from this, I will go down the list, what I need to do this meal, what I need to do this with this meal, and I will make a full list, and I will write it down, and then I'm going to type it out. I like to be able to go into the grocery store, what I don't do every month because I don't have the time, or I don't take the time. But what I like to do is I like to have it in large print, because obviously I'm visually impaired, and I tell you guys this all the time. And whenever I, if I'm going to need yeast for pizza, I like to take a highlighter with me, and I like to highlight yeast. I got that item. And so maybe when I do my weekly vlog coming up, when I go grocery shopping, I'll take you along a little bit and kind of show you how I do things in the grocery store. So anyhow, I am going to drop off here, and once I get this printed and I get my list done, I will show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, I am back. Hopefully the lighting is okay. It's nighttime. I will try to get this lighting better for you guys in the future. If it's really bothersome to you guys, just let me know. So I've got my list here of 30 meals in which I'm going to be making this month, and I already kind of covered that. And then I typed out what I need to purchase from the store to make this happen. So I'm just kind of giving you a little peek here at everything. Okay. You'll see over here the ground turkey. That's 12 pounds of ground turkey. So you can see that's a lot of meat. I have 7 packages. These are family packages of chicken breast. I usually get those at Kroger. You guys have seen my hauls. I will list my all of my shopping hauls playlist down below for you guys. Just check it out. And I will also link my Heidi's recipe playlist. I have meal inspiration, and what I do is every week I show you what I have fixed for dinner to try to inspire you all to try different recipes. I have been trying to get outside of my comfort zone, but I still, even if I do try new stuff, I always revert back to what I know works for my family and what my family enjoys eating. So I am planning, once school gets started, we get through the month of August, maybe for September, I might branch out and try some more new recipes for you guys, and bring you guys a little bit more, maybe some things off of Pinterest or things that I find off the internet. But as of right now, this is working for me and my family, and I will be calling it a night. I am super tired, but I did get all of this done. So I am going, I said something about probably vlogging the grocery store, but I may still try to get some videoing while I'm inside the store, but it's actually going to be probably, I don't know if it'll be dark around that time or not, but I'm probably not going to be headed out to the store till about 7 tomorrow evening. So we'll see what happens. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about dinner tomorrow night, because we'll want to eat before we go to the store. So that's going to be interesting. So anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing this, menu planning video for 30 days. It's pretty basic. I will say that thinking up of what you want to cook for 30 days is not a piece of cake, but if you can take a little while, usually, you know, like I think you've seen in my list, you know, a lot of things I may write down more than once. And that's okay, because we're not going to have turkey, chili, hot dogs twice in 1 week. A month gives you plenty and ample time to stretch those meals out so it doesn't feel like you have so much repetition. I know what my boys like. I know what my husband likes to eat, and so making the list is pretty simple. I do not share any recipes that I don't cook, and if you've ever seen any of my meal inspirations, you know that I am cooking what is in Heidi's recipes, because I utilize that list a lot, because that is my go-to recipes, and those are real, and that's what I use. Some of them are that are in under Heidi's recipes are for holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, special occasions, New Year's, you know, so there are things that I don't make all the time, but there are those recipes that I so enjoy making. And for example, I will tell you the spring chicken soup. If you guys have not caught that recipe, that is one of our favorites. We're going back into, you know, we're getting closer to fall. That is a hearty meal. It's a healthy meal, and I love making it because it's super simple. Basically, you throw everything in the crock pot, and it's good to go that evening. So I love a recipe like that. I will say I make a lot of salmon patties. I do make a lot of spinach lasagna rolls. My family loves that. You'll see that I do have my bacon wrapped chicken bites. My son just came home, and he's with us now, and those are his favorites, so those are on the list. So there's a lot of things on the list that I make sure that my family's going to eat. I don't cook anything if I don't think they're going to eat it. So, you know, I put a lot of thought into what they enjoy eating, because it brings me pleasure to cook for them, and for them to say, "Mom, that was a great meal," or my husband to say, "That was really delicious." And that means a lot to me. That means I'm providing for my family the way that I know how. So, as a housewife and stay-at-home mom. So, I'm going to let you guys go. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Maybe you all would like for me to answer some questions you all may have. One thing I know that you all might ask me is what my grocery budget is, minus going to Costco, but my total regular grocery budget is to keep it under $400 for 1 month. But that does not include what I buy from Costco, but mostly what I buy from Costco is not food related necessarily. It's more household, like laundry detergent, toilet paper, those kinds of things. So $400 and below for 30 days, and I do really well. The only time that I go over is Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because I do extra baking and stuff like that, just like any typical household will do. You know, if there's a birthday, there may be extra things on here, especially if I'm going to have a party at my house or whatever. I know when my son graduated high school, I broke the bank that month, but that's okay. You know, it just depends on what kind. But I will say, for special events like Christmas, Thanksgiving, that actually comes out of an additional fund, even though I buy it all together. So I just thought I would put that in there for you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be talking to you all again soon. Bye bye.